Yo, what up, guys? Welcome to part 15 of this backtesting series. Today, we're going to be backtesting XAU USD. Alright, if you watched my previous video, we have been backtesting different market conditions using the MAEE strategy. So, today, we're going to be backtesting XAU USD using the MAEE strategy. By the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly how to use the MAEE strategy. Alright, so stick to the end and let's fucking go. Okay, so the first thing you want to do whenever you're placed in the chart, I always say this in my videos. You want to go to the higher time frame. You want to analyze the higher time frame. It's also called the top down analysis. You understand? So we'll go to the higher time frame to analyze the market, and we'll go to the lower time frame to execute our strategy. So let's go to the higher time frame now. Okay, so going to the 4 hour. So MAEE strategy, we have our M for market structure, A for area of value, E for entry and exit. So now what's the market structure in this market condition here? So the market structure, okay, so this is an I. Whenever you're placed in the chart, you want to look at, okay, what's happening now? You look at what's happening now in this place, all right? You forget everything that's been happening here. You just look at what's happening here, okay? So looking at this now, this is an I. This is a lower I. This is a lower low. This is a lower high, this is a lower low. That's already downtrending. Invalidated this and it came down. Okay, so this is looking like a downtrend, but let's see. Let's play this out. Okay, basically, we can draw our trend line between these recent two recent lower highs. Okay. So basically this is a downtrend. The downtrend is forming. Let's see. So we know the market structure is a downtrend. I want to draw an area of value. So this is our area of value now. This resistance over here. This horizontal ray is acting as our resistance right now. Okay, so these are places that the market will push to that. Okay, know that when it gets there, it's likely push down and back, push back down. You understand? So looking at this now, let's look at the market structure again. Basically, you can see here, this is the lower high, this is the lower low, this is the lower high, this is the lower low that is forming now. So when we come back to our zone, we're looking to short this market, you understand? So once we get back to our zone, we'll go to the lower time frame to and execute our strategy. So let's go. Let's see. We can as well say something like this. Let's go. Okay, so when market gets back to this point, once it touches our trend line, we're able to short the market. The market is in my zone now. So let's go to the lower time frame. Yes. Okay, so we're looking for an M pattern to form or a double top. And over here now, you can see this clear double top that formed in 15 minutes. Let me use a red candle. Let me use a red horizontal ray, sorry. Okay, so you can clearly see this double top that formed now. Okay, so what I want to do is to draw my risk to reward. So I'll be entering after this red candle closes. Alright. So you want to enter after the red candle closes. Okay, so let's see how this plays out. So you clearly understand what we did now. We went to the higher time frame, which is the 4 hour, to analyze the market. We saw that okay, this was a downtrend. Then we draw our trend line and waited for the markets to get to our zone. Alright, so you can see it here in the 4 hour. We drew this trend line. Alright, we saw that okay, this market is not coming back here. You can see it came here, it went down. So we just drew this second trend line. I will drew um this horizontal ray below this, previous support, because this market was in the ranging market. As I was going, this previous support will become resistance. So I drew this my trend line to mark that point as a resistance zone. You understand? So when market came here now, you can see it formed our double top in the 15 minutes. So I'm looking to short this market here. Let's see. Let's see how it plays out. Okay. Okay, so you can see it's slowly going in our zone now. So you have to be very smart on where to come out of these markets. If you watch my previous videos, you know that I only come out of the market when I see a reason to do so. So let's keep on. Let's be smart about this. Okay. Looking at this now, this is already looking like I would come out of the market around this point. Yeah, I'll come out of the market around this point. But it's clearly looking like price action already. So I'll come out of the market around this point. And obviously I'll be moving my stops to to break even and to lock in my profits, you understand? Because you have to be very smart in this market. So let's go back to the 50 million now. So I'll come out of the market around this point. Well, this market should still push down. It should still push down. You're looking at entering the shorts. You can stay into a position around there. That's it basically. So make sure to like, subscribe and comment on this video. See you in part 16.